Dr. Arunish Chavla ji, Secretary, Department of Pharmaceuticals, Dr. Rajiv Singh Raghuvanshi, DCGI, Mr. Bhushan Akshikar, President OPPI, Mr. Amitabh Dubey, Country President and MD Novartis India, and Shri Anil Matai, DG OPPI, and all the Dr. Vinod Kotwal, Member Secretary, NPPA, and all the members of this organization, a very good evening, namaskar. It gives me immense pleasure to be here to address this August gathering at the annual summit organized by the Organization of Pharmaceutical Producers of India. And this year's theme, especially Viksit Bharat at 2047, transforming India from global pharmacy to the pharma powerhouse, clearly and aptly reflects our collective aspiration, and that is to lead the global pharmaceutical industry. Friends, one very important lesson that I have learned as member of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's council is never to dream small. Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji always dreams big for this nation, and the dream to lead the global pharmaceutical industry is also a big one, and that requires tremendous dedication, commitment, and support from the government. We are at the threshold of a monumental transformation from being a global pharmacy to a pharma powerhouse. And today, at this juncture, when we briefly look at how our pharmaceutical industry is, it is no mean feat that we are third when it comes to global production by volume, and fourth in terms of value. India's pharmaceutical industry, the current size is around $58 billion, of which $30 billion are our exports and $28 billion is our domestic consumption. And we have an aspiration to grow this industry size to $130 billion by the year 2030. We've been long recognized as the pharmacy of the world for providing quality medicine at affordable prices, exporting to more than 200 countries, and with highly regulated markets accounting for more than 50% of our exports. It's not a small achievement that 20% of the generic drugs, 62% of the vaccines globally are sourced from India. And even 70% of WHO's vaccine requirement is fulfilled by the Indian pharmaceutical industry. So our nation is home to a strong, a robust, a diverse pharmaceutical ecosystem. And today, when we meet here to deliberate on the transformation that we are looking at as India celebrates the centenary of its independence in 2047, what is required is strategic investment. What is required is more of forward-looking policies and also active participation from every stakeholder in the pharmaceutical ecosystem. We aspire to position India as a global leader, and to fulfill this vision, Government of India has also taken several initiatives. The primary being, in order to promote innovation-driven growth, we have come up with a scheme, the PRIP scheme, which is the Pharmaceutical Research and Innovation Promotion Scheme. Under this scheme, we are setting up centers of excellence in our NIPERs, and that is fostering collaboration between academia and industry with a focus on developing the blockbuster molecules, biologics, biosimilars, as well as complex generics, all under the PLI scheme of the Government of India for all the sunrise sectors and also for pharma. Infrastructure and manufacturing excellence, we know, is also pivotal to fulfilling our aspirations. And in this regard, the establishment of the bulk drug parks as well as the medical devices park is quickly changing the production landscape. We have schemes like the Revamped Pharmaceutical Technology Upgradation Assistance Scheme, which is helping our manufacturers to upgrade to WHO GMP standards, thus ensuring global compliance. And our focus is also on reducing imports. And we have recently commissioned projects in the states of Andhra Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh for penicillin G, which is likely to cut down the penicillin G imports by 40% and 6 API imports by 60%. And the clavulanic acid plant that we have in Himachal Pradesh will reduce the import dependency by 40%. In addition, by focusing on the high-value therapeutic areas, we are also trying to expand our leadership in the regulated markets. Secretary Pharma has just spoken about the new scheme that we have brought about, the medical devices, which are touching almost every aspect of our life, and it has 5 sub-components to take care of different important elements which are required by this sector. Furthermore, government is also steadfast in improving ease of doing business through simplified policies, streamlined approvals, and fostering a collaborative environment for innovation and production. And these measures aim to make India a preferred global destination for pharmaceutical as well as healthcare investments. On the regulatory front, DCJ has spoken at length. The government is dedicated to enabling parallel drug launches, streamlining clinical trials, and accelerating the time to market new medicines. Such synergies between the stakeholders are essential to driving meaningful advancements in the pharmaceutical sector. Friends, since I am here at the OPPI forum, I would like to appeal to the member companies here that a lot of you have existed in India for decades, but still you do not have your manufacturing base here. Prime Minister has given a clarion call for Make in India. And we do have a robust pharmaceutical ecosystem now. Government is giving a great push to research, innovation, skilling. You have all types of support, including the regulatory support. We would appreciate and we would really want that our pharmaceutical companies who are part of OPPI also think about developing that manufacturing base in the home country. We all have to work together, all the stakeholders, if we want to fulfill this big vision of making India a pharma powerhouse. So scientists, researchers, policymakers, industry leaders, everybody, we all have to come together. And when we come together, it is possible, this dream can be realized. With all the efforts that we have made in the past few years under Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's leadership, India is well on its path to become a pharma powerhouse. And most of the commitments, not most, I should say all the commitments and resolves that this government has made, they become a reality. But that happens with a collective approach. And we need you to make this vision a reality. With this, I once again congratulate OPPI for holding this summit today and also for their tireless efforts over decades for fulfilling the healthcare requirements of not just our own home country, our own people, but also so many countries across the world. Thank you for having me. Thank you for holding this summit. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Madam, may I request you to please stay with us a bit longer on stage? And may I invite Mr. Anil Matai, Director General OPPI, to please present the memento to Honorable Minister of State, Smt Anupriya Patel. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us and being present here. I would request Honorable Minister of State, Smt Anupriya Patel ji and Mr. Matai to stay with us a little longer on the stage as we get ready for the OPPI award ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming back our guest of honors, Dr. Arunish Chawla, Secretary, Department of Pharmaceuticals, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, Government of India. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Also welcome Dr. Rajiv Singh Raghuvanshi, Drugs Controller General of India, CDSCO, Government of India. Welcome our President, OPPI, Mr. Bhushan Akshikar, ladies and gentlemen, as well as our gold partner, Novartis, Mr. Amitabh Dubey, Country President and Managing Director. And may I invite our Member Secretary to also join us on stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we start our OPPI Excellence Award ceremony, starting with our first category, which is OPPI Scientist Award. The OPPI Scientist Awards recognize the outstanding contributions of scientists, young scientists, and women scientists who have worked on original research in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank the jury panel and our validator who have helped us take the decision of the winner here. That's our jury panel and validator. Let's give them a big round of applause. Under the Scientist Award, we'd like to start with our OPPI Young Scientist of the Year 2024. And we take this opportunity to thank APJ Satyaswarna Group for sponsoring this award. I'd like to invite Mr. Vivek Sehgal, Senior Vice President, Corporate Affairs, APJ Satyaswarna Group, to please join us on stage. Please welcome. And may I request Honorable Minister of State to please announce the winner's name.
And the winner of the OPPI Young Scientist Award 2024 is Rachit Agrawal, Associate Professor, Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru.
Congratulations to Rachit Agarwal, our Young Scientist of the Year 2024. May I request Honorable Minister to please present the trophy and Dr. Chawla to present the certificate. Many, many congratulations. I'd also like to mention that our winner, Rachit Agarwal, gets 1 lakh rupees grant in aid. So many congratulations to you. Thank you so much. And I'd also like to thank Mr. Sehgal. Thank you so much for sponsoring this award. We would now like to move towards our next award, which is OPPI Women Scientist of the Year 2024. And we take this opportunity to thank Eversana for sponsoring this award. I would like to invite Mr. Vijay Alwan, Regional Vice President at Eversana APAC, to please join us on stage.
Prajakta Dandekar Jain.
And the winner of OPPI Women Scientist of the Year. Yes, as the madam announced, it's Ms. Prajakta Dandekar Jain, Coordinator MTech Pharmaceutical Biotechnology Program. Many congratulations to Ms. Jain. Ms. Jain also gets 1 lakh rupees grant in aid. So congratulations to our Women Scientist of the Year. And I'd like to thank you, Ms. Alwan, and the team. Thank you from Eversana for sponsoring this award. We now move towards OPPI Scientist of the Year 2024. And once again, I'd request Madam to please announce the name.
And the winner of the OPPI Scientist Award 2024 is Arun Kumar Shukla, Professor and Sonu Agrawal Memorial Chair, Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur.
Congratulations to our OPPI Scientist of the Year Award winner, Mr. Arun Kumar Shukla. He also receives 1 lakh rupees grant in aid, so congratulations to you. We now move towards our next category, which is OPPI Excellence in Innovation Award for Healthcare Startup of the Year 2024. This award will recognize the innovative and digital mindset and social focus to increase healthcare outreach programs and amplify access to healthcare products, services, and life-saving medicines. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we would like to first thank our validator and jury panel for their valuable time and insights in choosing the winner. Can we have them on screen? But I'd like you all to please applaud for our validator and jury panel. There they are. We thank them for their time. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank AbbVie Therapeutics India Private Limited for sponsoring this award. The winning team also gets 1 lakh grant in aid. And as a part of the gratification from our sponsor, AbbVie has agreed to collaborate further with the team for a 1-year mentorship program. I'd like to invite Mr. Suresh Patel, Managing Director and General Manager of AbbVie in India. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. And once again, I'd request Madam to please announce the winner's name.
And the winner of the OPPI Excellence in Innovation Award for Healthcare Startup of the Year 2024 is Neodox.
Neodox is our winner. We'd request Mr. Nikunj Malpani, co-founder and CEO Neodox, and the team to please join us. Let's give a big round of applause to our winners. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Patel. Thank you for sponsoring this award. And I'd also like to thank Mr. Amitabh Dubey for joining us. Thank you so much, sir. I'd request our dignitaries to please stay with us a little longer as we move towards our report release segment. Now, the first report here is led by Team EY, our knowledge partner for the event. May I request the EY team to please join us on stage for the report launch. As EY team joins us on stage, let me inform you this report release titled Viksit Bharat 2047, Transforming India from Pharmacy of the World to Pharma Powerhouse to the World. The vision of this thought leadership paper is to explore the multifaceted levers and enablers that can catalyze India's shift to a value-centric pharma industry, marking its evolution into a global leader, and ponder upon what the future holds for India pharma by 2047. I'd request all our dignitaries on the dais to please present the report as we launch it here at the OPPI Annual Summit. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank the team of EY for joining us. Thank you very much. Do take a seat. As we move towards our next release, which is FAQ booklet, Value of Innovation. Now, innovation lies at the heart of pharmaceutical industry's mission to improve global health outcomes. This commitment is aligned with the Indian government's broader mission of expanding healthcare access to all citizens, ensuring inclusive and sustainable healthcare. Now, this booklet creates awareness on the role of R&D and the overall IPR framework in India. May I request, please. I request our dignitaries to please present the booklet. To increase awareness on innovation and R&D in healthcare, we have created these booklets as bilingual FAQs in both Hindi and English. Thank you so much. As we move towards our next report launch, the Winning in India Healthcare Report, led by BCG team, who is also our session partner for the event. I'd invite the BCG team to please join us on stage. Now, this report outlines India's macroeconomic position and growth amidst a volatile global scenario and outlines the journey and value that global pharma companies have created in India, along with the path forward and key imperatives for them to drive growth. As we see the report has reached our dignitaries, I'd request them to please present it to our audience. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.